Greetings, Galactic, Earth Federation of Light, angels, 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 everywhere, fully awake, fully aware, and totally activated, rising up into the dawning of the Golden Age. 1818 coming in immediately. We have the 8-8 of the Lion's Gate, the Lyra Nation coming through, and the 99 of the sacred sky beings, and Amida, Amitabha Buddha of the Pure Land of the West. Today we're still feeling these waves coming in from that massive earthquake, earth activations, Gaia rising up with the 7.0, looking at the seismic stations across North America, the waves coming from that activation in Papua New Guinea. The waves flowed through the whole continent of North America yesterday. There were several times throughout the day as I was traveling in between worlds that I felt like the void or blacking out, feeling weak in the knees, feeling the waves as they flowed through this vessel, which if you study the holographic nature of the universe, each piece, each vessel of sacred geometry is a mirror of the whole, or represents the whole. There is no separation in this holographic universe, the cosmos. We had 3 massive earthquakes within 12 hours in the past 24 hours. From the 7.0, we had a 6.0 and a 6.1, the most powerful Papua New Guinea, and then in India, in the Andaman Islands, and then in Chile. This flowed across the Ring of Fire around the Pacific with the Lemurian. This is the passion of the divine feminine, the goddess energy, connected to the voice of the sacred mother that's fully activated now. And this is coming through in words, in sounds, songs, light language, speaking from the heart, all these things coming through the field. Many more exquisite images of this sacred Neowise comet. So we know that she'll be closest to the Earth on the 23rd. So I'll keep posting images in these transmissions as they keep coming in into consciousness. We're receiving activations from this great comet, this great Kachina, ushering in the new Earth, the Golden Age, the new Eden. Whatever resonates with you, use that to help activate. Now, to help those that are having challenging times, that are still suffering, going through the releasing, the purging, letting go of the suffering and separation programming. I know it can be difficult at times for many Lightworkers, love warriors. This is the Levolution of evolution, the evolution of consciousness into Homo Luminous, the sacred light beings. One tool you can use. There's times when the mind, when it doesn't have a lineage or a practice, goes into that fear or dissonance. We're coming into resonance, so as we're rising up through 4th density into the 5D, it can be very uncomfortable. These are things that people are calling ascension symptoms, which most of you know these. You can look that up if you don't. And one of them in specific, one of the symptoms people call major anxiety or panic attacks. This is the nervous system going into higher resonance. So one way that can assist your body, mind, spirit connection in a holistic way. And think of that word holistic, making whole, holism, hologram, the gram being the imagery through the resonance of sacred geometry, from the still center expanding out into the infinite self. And just remember that you are the love of Creator Source, what we call God consciousness or Buddha consciousness, or the Tao, Christ consciousness, whatever word you want to use that resonates with you. The prayer that you can use is to pray to be one with Source, one with Creator, we call in the Taoist arts and the Native American arts, we say the spiritual arts, or the great mystery, because we know that our true self, our original mind, pure awareness is beyond all words, and the words are just concepts pointing to the truth, to enlightenment, realizing your true nature. So what you could use is this prayer: I pray to be one with God, or I pray to be one with the Tao, I pray to be one with Buddha. And it is not, this prayer is not to become one. You're already one. It is simply a mantra, a code to realize, to make real, and understand that you already that I am, the I am presence of pure love, pure light, pure consciousness, we call bright virtue. Ultimately, there is nothing to attain. The separation, the suffering program, was a virus, was an anomaly in the matrix. La Matrica of the divine waters got converted due to ignorance, falling into illusion, the illusion of separation, the illusion of suffering, the illusion of polarity and duality, which we manifest to experience all that we can. It was what was called the Great Experiment. And in a sense, in a way, it was a game we played with ourselves. How far can I move away? It's the amnesia programming people call. The forgetting of our true nature. We say there is nothing to fear, not even fear itself, because fear is part of the illusion, the separation. And we come from this with non-judgment, non-attachment, and non-polarity, right through the heart center of pure love and light. You can use that mantra, I pray to be one with God, at any time, to assist you to navigate through any kind of internal conflict or external conflict. Or you could pray to be one with Holy Spirit, call upon the Holy Spirit, it doesn't matter. Whatever word you want to give to your highest self, your true nature, your true self, which is one with all things and one with love. Today on the Schumann charts, it was very calm. What came through was an 8 hertz, and this is again connected to the 8-8 Lionsgate. But what we see is this strange anomaly, like fingers running down a window pane in the rain, or like a hand waving. Hello from the higher dimensions. This is our Star Nation families, our higher dimensional selves, our heavenly bro stars and sisters. And this also showed up when we looked at the activations throughout Pachamama of all the earthquakes. We had 108. So there's the 18 again. When you combine the Schumann with the earthquakes, the 8-8 coming through again. And we look at this, the whole ring of fire is lit up again today. This is coming through most portals as they're opening up and being activated. We had a 5.8 this morning in Solomon Islands, which is connected to that portal in Papua New Guinea, the Lemurian energy. We had a couple out in the East Pacific Rise, 4.9, and another 4.9, 1313, Divine Goddess. And one of them was at the latitude 13.491. So we have the 13 and the 4.9 in the epicenter, and then the longitude was 111.688. You can't make this shift up. It was at 11:19 UTC about 11 hours ago. So we have the 11:11, the 111, the 13:13, and the 88. You see, Great Spirit constantly talking to us through these codes and symbols and synchronicities. Sacred Chile in the holy mountains of the Andes, 4.7, Oaxaca, Mexico, 4.2 on the Ring of Fire, and then multiple quakes in the South Pacific Ocean by the Tonga Trench. We had 4 in a row, 4.5, 4.6, and a major 6.1, and a 4.9, 173.113. There's the 13, a divine goddess, the 73 of heaven. We also had in the portal of Turkey, 4.0, 38 latitude, 38 longitude, the 1111 portal. And across the Ring of Fire in Tonopah, Nevada, with the portal there, which is also on the 38 parallel, and 117 longitude, a 3.3 magnitude at 7 kilometers depth. We have the 37 into the 73. Heaven on earth, the new earth. Aho. It's also reported still major flooding in most parts of Asia, many parts of Asia, through Japan, China, India, Indonesia, Nepal. Millions of lives being affected by this. So our prayers go out to our bro stars and sisters in Asia and all over this realm that are suffering because of these great earth changes, sending our love, our protection and healing to all our family of light in every point upon this sacred grid of Mother Earth. Namaste. Today we'll start our first transmission from Divine Sister of the Light, Christine Day. We enter the expanded light vibrational insignia through realignments to a higher realm vibrational channel, which is held within the multidimensional realm states of alternate reality. This insignia vibration opens us within a higher vista of truth frequency. Each time we re-enter this insignia, we are oriented into an alternative state of reunion to truth, and are reborn within the channeled light that exists within this arena of consciousness. What is an insignia? An insignia is a pure vibrational pattern of higher dimensional vibration, which exists within the higher realms, within the 10th through 16th dimensional reality. The insignia's purpose, through its unique design, is to reopen doorways of awakening for the express purpose of repositioning us into a higher expression of our own truth. This is a journey of reconnection, reunion within our unique divine framework of our multidimensionality that has always existed within the 10th through 16th higher dimensional state. We enter the insignia through our conscious choice of a destiny moment. Love and blessings, Christine Day from ChristineDayOnline.com. And yes, this is it, beloved beings of light. This is a destiny moment. We are fulfilling our life purpose and our eternal, infinite destiny of transmitting pure light and pure love into this realm to shift it into the paradise of full, eternal bliss consciousness it was always meant to be. And it took millions of years for us to get to this point in time, this tipping point, this critical mass. And we are right on the verge, this tipping point, of shifting this whole game from the game of duality and suffering to the realm of harmony, peace, joy, and bliss, and infinite abundance for all. Aho. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Sandra Walter. The Divine DNA decrees. I fully accept and utilize the divine power of my sacred heart to express love, compassion, divine will, divine love light, divine patience, and sacred service each moment. From AscensionPath.com and from Divine Sister of the Light, Sophie Bashford. Precious soul, you are needed. I want to tell you how much you are needed. This blessed, abused, and damaged earth, these people who walk on it with hearts closed in pain, judgment, and dark thoughts of separation, the universe that is holding eternal visions of harmony, unity, peace, and rebalance. You, dear one, are so needed. You may not see your own worth or understand how your awakened energy touches consciousness. It has been a long, long time since your intuitive-based wisdom has been recognized, valued, and appreciated. You may wake up every day feeling out of place here. Coming into full consciousness and spiritual wholeness takes enormous courage, perseverance, and can be a solitary process. It has to be a solitary process at times, particularly when you are purifying your energy systems, reattuning to your cosmic origins, and clearing out any low, dense, negative, and limited forms of consciousness that have been absorbed in this lifetime or previous ones. What I hear consistently from those who are in deep processes of spiritual transformation and ascension is that the loneliness or feeling of doing it all alone is extremely challenging. I understand this fully because I have been through it. To a large extent, I am still in it. What you must recognize is that in order to bring through huge waves of new light and recalibrate your own inner spiritual energy systems, you have to go through extreme purifications. You have to accept that there may not be many other people who understand you because you are seeding and planting the new. You carry codes and visions for a new world that are not already established. You are bringing back vibrations, methodology, awareness, and wisdom that have their roots in very ancient spiritual civilizations. Pioneering significant and lasting change in consciousness demands a total focus, a lot of hard work, unwavering commitment, and need to dedicate yourself in entirety. It will push you to leave what you know as overly safe and comfortable. It will take you into new realms of personal challenges where you have to sit with the fact that not everyone will like you, agree with you, accept you, or see who you are. Of course, not everyone will accept or like what you are bringing. This stands to reason because you are putting the bomb of personal transformation under them. You are bringing them up against their inner mirror, demanding that they face the illusions of the ego and the fearful grip of the limited lower mind. You are challenging people to their core, shaking them up and rattling their bones. You are not always meant to be popular, approved of, embraced, understood, accepted, and welcomed. As Marianne Williamson says, a meaningful life isn't a popularity contest. Do what you feel is the right thing, and you may not get approval from the world. Do it anyway. If you are bringing your ascension codes, your highest vibration of light sources, your deepest healing wisdom back here, I can guarantee that you will have times in which you feel alone, misunderstood, perhaps even attacked or rejected. Some of these feelings can arise from past life memories of your role as a powerful healer and spiritual teacher. If this is the case, they are coming up to be healed by the light. This is why it is so vital to know that you are needed urgently to keep on going with your guided missions. It is vital to know that you will attract your soul family to your side in perfect timing. There may not be a huge number of them to start with, but there will be the right people next to you who believe in you, love you unconditionally, never judge you, and know that you are here to bring vastly important new energy in. Make a choice to only open your heart and soul to those who you know are trustworthy and safe with your sensitive vibration. Make sure that you only share your feelings and dreams with other lightworkers who innately know who you are. This will give you the strength you need, because these people won't be in resistance to the new energy that you are contracted to bring in. They won't be threatened by your power and purpose. They'll support you when you feel low, keep you going when you need encouragement, keep pressing you to open up your beautiful vibration and shine its radiance. You are so needed, precious soul. What an immense act of bravery it was to agree to come here again in this period of tumultuous and dramatic ascension shifts on earth. What an immensely courageous soul you are. Breathe into the knowing that you are a warrior of truth, light, and wisdom. Keep going, take one day at a time, and do what you are guided to do. Work hard because your mission will demand it from you. Give everything you have, without thought of what you will get. That's all you need to do. The rest will create and unfold itself perfectly. You're so needed. Take this thought deep into your light-filled heart today. From SophieBashford.com, And today, from Divine Bro Star of the Light, Daniel Scranton, join the Galactic team of Lightworkers, the 9D Arcturian Council. Greetings, we are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We are a beautiful example to all of you of what it means to be able to be of service to others without having to take action to do so. We are of service to all of you, even though we have no physical bodies with which to take action. Therefore, when you are seeking to be of service to your fellow humans, please recognize that you don't have to know what action will be of greatest service in order to help. We often see you stumbling in regards to your service work because of the uncertainty, because you don't know what to do. And when you question yourselves and whether anything you could do would help, you stifle that energy. You stop yourselves from allowing the energy of service to flow to you and through you. You do have the ability to help all of humanity while sitting alone, in the dark, in a corner in your home, because you have the power of intention. You have the power of focus. You have the power to raise your vibration. You have the power to visualize and hold space. You have so many powers that go so far beyond what you could actually do with your physical bodies. And as we have said, we are the examples to you of how it's done, how this can be accomplished without so much as lifting a finger. Now we also recognize that there are ways of taking action to be of service, and we know that there are heroes on your world who are taking actions every single day to help others. Those individuals have a specific calling. They know what the calling is, and they enjoy following through with the actions that they take. But there are many more of you whose job it is to work in the ethereal realm, to work with the energy, consciousness, vibration, intent, and to come together as a collective of lightworkers to help humanity heal, evolve, and become the fifth dimensional collective you are destined to become. You are receiving this message right now because you are in that collective of lightworkers. You are making the difference with all that you do internally to help shift the consciousness of all humans, all beings that exist on your world. And again, look at us for reassurance of this truth. When you are in doubt, know that we are non-physical beings, and therefore all of our help comes from our vibration, our intention, and our ability to focus. Join us and become a galactic team of lightworkers as we all seek to come together to help humanity at this very significant time in your history. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. From DanielScranton.com. Today, from Divine Sister of the Light, Lisa Marie Wright. Much is occurring behind the scenes. All is being revealed. Corruption, enslavement will no longer be tolerated. Mass arrests, changes in currency, events to even out the playing field and provide finances for humanitarianism initiatives unfolding, trusting the process even when we do not fully understand it or do not fully see how all the pieces fit together, will allow all to flow with greater grace and ease. Love, light are fully in charge. Earth and humanity have been liberated. Nothing, no one can prevent this glorious transformation. Divine justice is being served. Old systems are being fully shut down. It is done. We build anew on a solid foundation of pure, unconditional love and service to the highest good of all. Aho. From Divine Sister of the Light, Elizabeth Peru. Is soul calling to you this weekend? Are you feeling the undeniable ache for connection, solace, love, and understanding? Perhaps you're looking around you and feeling that no one else is like you or sees you. Reconsidered, beloved ones, we do see you and we do know you. It's only when we take the time to be still and to turn away from our normal, everyday life that we give ourselves the opportunity to locate and experience the inner environment. And we've been so conditioned to be busy and distracted by our outer environment that many have forgotten where the true reality is, and that's within. From ElizabethPeru.com, and today from Gaia Portal. Danners form the wall out front, guardians of the masses, engage the dissolvers, masks of hardness are removed, fortunes are breathed in the first. From GaiaPortal.wordpress.com. Today from the Archangelic Calendar. Gaia is in the Earth Spirit setting, and it is a shocking turn of events because Gaia feels that we are indecisive about the health of her physical being. It is not a debate that we must keep the Earth healthy, but the definition of this is certainly up for some discussion. Some feel any industrial presence is too much, while others think that industry will provide gateways to healthy technology. The truth that we must be aware of is that there are so many bad habits already in place that it would take life-altering events to achieve any outcome in this department whatsoever. Nevertheless, we are at this exact crossroads and thus must choose. This is something we must deeply ponder, but because it is going to require much discussion, we had to admit it from today's assignments. Today is a day filled with incredible energy, and it's bringing excellent news. We keep hearing about a children's victory, but we cannot even speculate what the manifestation of this actually means. This is intended to be this way. It is a mighty thing to have in-depth knowledge in the macro, but hold the blind faith in the micro motions. It's very hard not to do a victory lap after the overwhelming success we just had, but we must move on. We have promised not to cease until total liberation is achieved, and this promise will hold the truth. The battle on the sixth dimension ended in an incredible scene, administered by a wave of omnipotent power. The likes of this energy were never before seen, and will never be forgotten. This imprint will be imprinted in the minds of all the unholy, and it will be a significant deterrent to their malevolent actions. Earth's electromagnetic field has changed in a very drastic ways. We are now attracting different celestial bodies, star races, and blessings. This will be an exciting transition to watch as we see the stars change right before our eyes. Physically, we are not the center of the universe, but metaphysically speaking, we certainly took our throne in the middle. When the sunrise and sunrise of Michael, columns of the Archangelic Calendar, go to a pure number V in 2 archangelic days, it will be a date of great significance. It's yet again another day that the higher dimensions are indicating. We are scanning for timeline opportunities, but have not seen anything to report thus far. With so many things being revealed, we see a skimmed version of this timeline, meaning the residue has been separated from the clean. This is in direct consequence to our assignments, which seems to be as reliable as Old Faithful. Organized darkness, OD, is desperate and started to sacrifice their pets in futile efforts to bring their demons back. Our animal legions are strengthened, but their former family pets are endowed with newfound mystical power and still have love in their hearts for their previous owners. They have made a promise to bring their owners to the light, as they are their only hope to do so. Darkness's next step is sacrificing each other. If you see a string of this in exotic geographic locations, you know why. Their metaphysical and demonic backing is wholly crushed and cannot return. There is nothing that can be done to change this. The legions are in negotiations with the hybrid and alpha draconians in regards to a treaty. All sides are to cease fire immediately until this is worked out. Their new leadership has been more than diplomatic and cooperative. Even though we remain skeptical, we have reason to have high hopes. To be noted, the metaphysical attack that we had placed on their home planet facilitated this change in leadership. We are very encouraged to see that this regime change, because negotiations were not possible with their prior one. We can say for sure that we have earned their respect. A shake-up in Germany will trigger a global financial spiral that will start happening around the appearance of the pure letter W in the calendar. There are alternative timelines available, but that would mean that someone would have to take the initiative to do so. We spoke about the hawks above us, and now the owl has shown up in the Schumann resonance, and I was going to jokingly say that we are only missing the eagle. Until two cardinals showed up as I was writing this message, it is clear that old habits die hard, and the physical incarnation of the archangels, galactics, etc. are announcing themselves to ground support via the birds, just like last time. The tools and assignments for today are in the link in the description below this video. And today, from the heart of Buddhism, to be a kind person. From Buddha Shakyamuni. Just as the ocean has one taste, the taste of salt, even so, the Dharma has one taste too, the taste of freedom. Aho. The freedom codes of truth, light, and love. Today from the Tzolk'in Times, Kin 111, Blue Resonant Monkey. Resonant is the name for the number 7, and its keywords are channel, attune, and inspire. The 7th day is always the midway point of any wave spell journey. Right now we are currently traveling through the Red Serpent wave spell. With its 10 portal days in a row, day 7 is always the day we fine-tune our intuition and channel wisdom, and this helps us to move forward consciously. This is very important to adhere to right now. As we're going through the intense 13-day ride, we need all the help we can get. Our best tool at hand is our own psychic abilities. Today is Blue Monkey, which represents magic, play, and illusion. Today we are channeling the monkey. What fun! Enjoy becoming a monkey today and play, for magic will surely come your way. All you need to do is open up to the experience. Allow your inner voice to lead you to monkey magic, and learn what monkey knows. The magic is fun. Today, from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Blue Resonant Monkey, Kin 111, 18 July 2020, attuning to magic and bliss. 18-7-2020 equal 9-7-22 equal 9-11 equal 11 equal 2. 9-11 Destiny Portal. 18 Social Upheaval Change. 9 Destiny Service Compassion Grace. 11 Gate Portal Polarity. 7 Magic Mystic Spiritual. 2 Partnership Cooperation Twins. Kin 111 equal 3 Holy Trinity Joy Creativity Union. 1 New Beginnings Leadership times 3. Blue Monkey Day. It's time to play with magic. Hold on to your magic wands, star blossoms. Today is a huge magical code, all being unlocked on our 6th gap day in the Serpent Wave spell. So we are right in the middle of our gap immersion. Today is the peak gap day in the cycle of 10, the apex or pinnacle for the energy that has been building up. How you access it will depend on your intent. This portal is linked directly to Kin 111, 9 months ago, which just happened to be Halloween, October 31st, 2019. On that day, the veils were extra thin, as the black magic tried to take hold of our planet, but the countermeasures by the Lightworkers were successful in reclaiming the white magic through the magnetic wizard's grid. Now this white magic is flooding our planet as the portal is wide open, attuning us all to magic, miracles, and abundance. Day 7 in the Red Serpent wave spell of survival, instinct, kundalini rising, life force, passion, and rapid transformation through shedding our old skin. Today we are focused on channeling what we attune to, using our magic wands to cast our dream spells to manifest abundance in order to survive, thrive, learning to trust that we can manifest great personal and collective abundance now. Blue Monkey inspires joyful abundance. Play, play, play is the order of the day. High magic and play. The best combination equals fun, fun, fun. Tone of creation, resonant, tone 7 in the emotional realm. Action inspires, power channels, essence attunement. The resonant tone very powerfully ignites the potential for great alchemy. Today, as it proves the ability to fine-tune and channel the magical forces available to us all, preferably white magic. Remember that it is our vibration that will energize our creation, and that this broadcasts through our emotional body rather than our mental body. So it is very important that we are stable, calm, and receptive to our feelings and what frequencies we are actually emitting as a transmitter to the etheric realm. At tone 7, our vibrating phenomenon learns to be still and to listen. Mystical 7 understands that everywhere is magical, but right here is better. Once we attune and then channel the magic through this present moment. Number 7 is also the frequency of the mystic and the magician, which doubles the magic of the monkey. So what are you attuned to today? What form of abundance will you manifest through your exuberant play? It is time to let go of the horror, the suffering and trauma of the nightmare on planet Gaia. It is the end of the dark night of our planetary soul. So rejoice, play, and gather with your children and your kin. Face your inner demons and blast them with the highest white magic light that your magic monkey can channel. Or you may prefer to use rainbow bliss bombs. Chuen represents dolphin energy and holds the 5D bliss codes, so attune to our planetary dream of collective bliss, reclaiming Gaia as our beautiful Eden. The power of love will dissolve the deepest darkness, which will turn on the light in the darkest of times. No matter how much the dark attempts to use scarcity tactics, you will have the winning outcome if you attune to the divine force of love. Open our rose-petaled heart, which we expanded yesterday through our Double Dog Day, channeling our passion and life force from our chakras to ignite our true heart's desires, attuning to the compassion and unconditional love we have for ourselves and our fellow kin, loving our shadows, our fears, our emotions, and our wounds, embracing our inner child, and treating ourselves with loving kindness. Ak asks us to trust in the divine support for our survival issues, knowing in our hearts that everyone deserves true planetary abundance, which comes from freedom, financial and emotional freedom, knowing the truth that our souls are eternally free spirits playing in the universal wonderland of great adventure. So cheeky monkeys, it is time to dance, sing, play, and be joyful, and allow the life force to ignite and channel through us as we perform divine alchemy. Today's question is, what magic am I attuning to in order to transcend my scarcity and manifest great abundance? Divine blessings for lots of magical play and alchemy today. And Lakek Alakin, Christina White, Magnetic World Bridger, Kin 66. Kin 111, Blue, Resonant Monkey. The mantra, the code for today is, I channel in order to play, inspiring illusion. I seal the process of magic with the resonant tone of attunement. I am guided by the power of abundance. I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me. And with this abundance, portal of infinite light and infinite life, and this galactic activation, let us know in the comments below, beloved beings of light, what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your dreams, your visions, your synchronicities. All your amazing comments assist all light workers, love workers, and warriors of light in this realm. Our star families are witnessing it through this vessel, through this channel, and through all the star blossoms stationed on Earth. 718 coming through. Again with the Lion's Gate, the 8888. It's a double Lion Gate code. It's the high heart with the middle heart coming together through the sacred fires of the threefold flame in the middle. The Holy Trinity that is the Rainbow Bridge, bridging heaven and earth together in this eternal manifestation of peace, harmony, and bliss forevermore. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell next to it to get notifications on future uploads. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions. We archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. I'd like to also thank everyone for your pledges and support on Patreon. If you'd like to support our mission and work with Prime Disclosure, you can make a pledge on patreon.com/Prime Disclosure. I'd also like to thank Divine Bro Star of the Light, William, for your donation today. Much appreciated, sacred being of light. Now for a couple short stories before I bid you all arrivederci. Arrivederci. I was thinking today, which always gets me in trouble. With all these gap days in a row, it made me think of this great gap that's located between my ears. That sacred void. I came into this realm on Pachamama Day on the wings of the great void, the great stillness, the emptiness. And in that void manifest the yin-yang, divine feminine, divine masculine, the electricity, the magnetism, the electron, the proton, and the neutron in the middle, the neutral point, the 0 point, and then we have heaven above and earth below, and human in the middle. And the true human, the hue, the light beings, is each individual consciousness, one with Source Creator, living 100% present here now from the heart center in the pure love and pure light of our true divinity, feeling and experiencing our connection to all things and all timelines, all realms, all dimensions. Many people have been reporting on these strange anomalies in nature, in the plant kingdom, which I experienced this morning. Most of my life I've grown raspberry plants, and this year we had a huge abundance of red raspberries, some of my favorite fruit. It's nothing like a ripe raspberry right off of the plant. So every day I go out and pick some raspberries and hang out with the robins as we enjoy a nice treat, the nectar of the gods. And today I noticed there's two that appeared, and I was out there yesterday evening, watering the plants, and these were not there because there's a gap in between, which is connected to the gap in between my ears. That's what happens when you jump timelines consistently. This gap in between timelines happens. But within that gap, we call the 9 caves or the 9 holes of the brain. The center is the crystal palace that resonates that sacred tone that many are hearing right now. And within that tone, it is the sound of light calling you home. Through the crystal palace, it drops you directly into the heart center, or the central sun at the center of your presence, your being. So these two strange plants, these raspberry plants, I know the leaves well and the little berries, but these two particular plants, there are hundreds of these little stalks coming off with like tiny miniature leaves and tiny micro little raspberries on them. And I know that they weren't there yesterday, and they're tall, about 4 foot tall, and both of them have little stalks with many little leaves, and each one has several tiny little raspberries. I've never seen this in many, many years of growing these plants. And as I was standing, checking out this miniaturized version of a raspberry plant, my buddy, the blue jay, came to visit, the one that I rescued the other day that was tied up in string on a branch. He likes to come visit and say hi and transmit his blue wave energy connected to the Venusian energy, one of my many homes. And then a little sparrow called to me from another tree, said, "Hey, come over here. Check this out." So I walk over and I see the bird and communicate mind to mind, like, "Hello, my little friend." I always transmit love to every creature I come in contact with. And I'm walking away and he says, "No, wait, come here, check him out." And I see this dark shape on the branch sitting there like a shadow, very still. And as I walk up, it was a very dark brown, almost black squirrel, which we're seeing more and more of these, which the squirrels around here are generally like, generally, the gap gets wider by the day. The squirrels are generally a reddish orange hue, and many of these manifesting now are very dark, almost black hue. And as he laid there, I connected with his energy and truly felt the stillness of the void. We connected eye to eye. That's generally when I connect with this type of mind merge with the animal kingdom, our animal nation, and go into the stillness and connect with our connection to Pachamama, and felt that deep stillness and peace that only the Great Mother can transmit, Divine Goddess. And I know there's nothing normal about me. I always picture someone new coming to this channel that the first time they listen to this, some people are thinking, there's something wrong with this dude. But most of you know, experience these similar things in your stories and your timelines. But that is our great love for Mother Earth, nature, and all sentient beings of pure consciousness that are all traveling through and upon this ascension process, this great awakening, this rising up of frequency, of energy, as we come into perfect resonance and harmony with what is being called 5D, higher dimensional light. And through this great awakening, we activate the quantum leap of consciousness from Homo sapien to Homo luminous. All prophecies are being fulfilled through our angelic nation, our legion of prophets here now, through you, through your vessel, anchoring in the highest light, the highest codes, frequencies, resonance, symbols, and synchronicities, through our body, mind, and spirit, and through our rainbow bridge, the avatar, the sacred vessel of light. So keep walking your holy path with heart, bringing all into perfect resonance, tone, and harmony of the love light that we shine so brightly into the night. I love you all. Namaste.